Okay, guys, give me a sec. I'll just share this a little bit and then proceed. I just realized that these new headphones are much better at I wouldn't say much better. They are good at they are good at taking care of ambient noise, but they do sound awfully weird now. It doesn't sound that natural to me. I'll just have to keep that in mind. Yeah, I can. In fact, I can hear my voice. I can still hear my voice. It just sounds so weird with these on. There is that. And there we go. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Magic Arena Run. Today we are going to we are going to be drafting Throne of Eldraine. We'll just get right to it and get started while we discuss what's go. Nice of them to let us know that this set is only legal for Historic and Explorer. And I know a lot of people are saying, "Oh, it's just not legal. It's not legal in Standard. I'm not gonna really draft this." Kind of a shame if you don't. It is sad if you miss out on this one. I would say it's still worth a draft try. So yeah, I know the live video is starting. Okay, but yeah, Facebook not really keeping up this time. Yeah, it's trying to get to the live video starting, so it should get me the page with all the information and whatnot. It's not quite happening. And okay, but we are starting the draft right now. Let's see what we got. Hey! Solid Standby, Murderous Rider. Now, generally, you want to go into a monocolored, but that already scares me a bit. Okay, first, I don't read... Murderous Rider always solid no matter what. My concern is that we're only passing Bake into a pie, so not exactly a really strong signal for black. Red is probably the stronger signal. Not much of a signal for white, so we'll keep that in mind. But my understanding is that this is primarily a monocolored set. I'm so tempted to take this one also. Let's see, cause what's our black? Eye Collector. Are we gonna go for the blue-black mill? Well, this is not the card that sends us to blue-black mill. Mystical Dispute kind of does. All That Glitter sounds nice. I probably want to take the Doom Foretold. There are ways for us to take advantage of this. We basically need to start setting up lots of creatures and whatnot. We do have, so the archetype we can kind of go with is White-Black Knights. So Lonesome Unicorn kind of fills that. There is a Witch's Oven. I did not see a Cauldron Familiar. The Tempting Witch is probably more tempting in that regard. There is a Hushbringer, and there are a lot of ETBs that this does wreck. So far, I've just been harvesting rares. It's but thankfully they're all in the right color, so it's not looking so bad. Now there is a good amount of synergy in this draft. It's just not. So from the looks of this, based on the rares that we've been passed, okay, Hushbringer not exactly the strongest rare or whatnot, but I'm suspecting that someone is forcing blue-black mill. So we probably should try to get as many of the white cards as possible. The other ones that are usually forced are mono green and mono red. So we need to keep that in mind as we go along here. Okay. Yep, no more cheap rares. We do have Barrow Witches. Kind of a roundabout way to get the Murderous Rider if it somehow did not end up on the bottom of the library. Beloved Princess, kind of fine. Scalding Cauldron is removal. We are not quite swimming in removal yet. We're more likely to get into Knights, so I am going to speculate on the Barrow Witches over the other cards. And here we go. We got Ardenvale Paladin. Another Witch's Oven. Green is coming around quite a bit, so mono green would have been quite open. We're kind of gonna have to pass that though. Ardenvale Paladin. Do we want to prioritize? This one's fine. Fairy Guide Mother is more aggro. This one actually kind of makes more sense. Sure, we are in Knights, but we not necessarily in. Okay, Knight of the Keep makes more sense if we're going to Knights. Prize Griffin always been solid. Forever Young. This one really went into the blue-black mill deck. We'll take the Prize Griffin here. We are kind of swimming in very expensive creatures. Sir Alan not quite helping here. We might. It does look like we might be into the main white version, so we're probably splashing the double black for Murderous Rider. That seems to be the plan. Let's see if that pans out or not. Best of luck. I already did mention that as far as Knights went, it was not exactly the strongest archetype. It was a decent one. Okay, still waiting on our next cards. True Love's Kiss. There are a good number of artifacts, enchantments to exile, but I might rather just take the Jousting Dummy in this case. Yeah, when in doubt, we start taking a few Knights. We should try to get at least an early aggro package going. At least for this particular deck. Trapped in the Tower, that does give us removal. Smitten Swordmaster is a Knight payoff. Knights or removal? I say we go Knights. Okay. Silver Flame Squire, not a Knight. We do have Artifact, Enchantment. If we look for ways to generate food, all that glitters does get better. But I think realistically we do take the we take the White Adventures. So we're shaping up towards white now. That's pretty much the plan here. Yeah, Ardenvale Paladin even came back, so it's a good thing we didn't take that early. I am concerned about the number of 5-drops we have. We might end up having to cut some of these guys. Technically, this counts as a 3-drop into a 5-drop, so that one's not too bad for us. We're literally waiting for the last card. I suspect it also looks like that someone might have okay. Oh, Wicked Wolf. But we cannot skip Sir Conrad. Yeah, there's a Lost Legion Lucky Clover. We're taking Sir Conrad here. Already our draft is super suspicious here. Yeah, we will take the Smitten Swordmaster again. This is pretty much, but we have to be on the lookout for early Knights. So we're looking for cheap creatures now. Outflank does count as removal, so we probably want to take that. There's an Outlaw's Merriment. Kind of want to take that, but are we gonna splash red for this? This is kind of good though. We will kind of need a Fabled Passage. Realistically, the correct play is take is Outflank, but we're kind of greedy. Okay, taking the Epic Downfall here. We are passing Fireborn Knight. Yeah, nothing too much. Like, we do have the Ardenvale Paladin. It would not kill us to not get this Adamant, but we kind of want to. We're not necessarily going to force ourselves to run the Merriment if it's not in the cards, so to speak. concerned that the format. I think we cut the Barrow Witches at this point. Another Paladin, Lost Legion, but oh my gosh. Creatures you control when enters the battlefield create a food token. This one usually goes really last. I'm tempted to just take the Witch's Oven right now. It gives us an out. It gives us some sort of out when, because the Lost Legions. Yeah, I'm gonna take at least one Witch's Oven here. It buys us a lot of time if things start going south. Like if our the nice thing about it is that there's no mana cost for me. I don't need to hold up mana. So if our opponent goes to try to take out one of our creatures, we can always just sack it to the oven. That's gonna be a good plan. Okay, the white is dried up. We'll take a True Love's Kiss on this for this sideboard. Crashing Drawbridge alternately also kind of counts. I think I'll take the Drawbridge. That's more likely to be played. Ha! Righteousness. This used to be a rare. No, probably not gonna. So as far as our curve concerned, it's atrocious to say the least. We have a good number of few ones, but we really want more twos and threes at this point. We want to see a huge spike here. We don't exactly want to see the spike this high. Hey, Jericho Elagan, thank you for liking the stream. How are you doing? Oh yeah, we're actually about a little more than a month away from Christmas. So musta na kayo dyan? How are things going on your end of the world? I'll take the Witch's Cottage, but probably not gonna play it. Yeah, green was looks like green was open on both sides. No one really got into it. Kenrick's Transformation, sure, it converts something into a 3/3, but actually, but it's still pretty good. You also draw a card if the Knights are very open. I'm gonna take the 2/1 first strike. Kind of wish I now had all that litters, but we do have ways to pump between the Squire and the Fairy Guide Mother. Squire is the more realistic pump effect. Fairy Guide Mother's. Wow. Okay. Now I could get this one, but I don't really think I want another one of those. Yeah, it is a 2/2 white knight creature with vigilance. Oh, the outflank did make it. So why am I not taking Silver Flame Ritual? I find it's too expensive. We have one Beloved Princess. I don't think I want another princess. We'll take the provisions. Probably not gonna run it. See, True Love's Kiss made it back. Hey, Yorvo! Okay. We probably have to take something that boosts our smaller creatures. Yeah, there's Steel Claw Lance, but we don't exactly have the... It'd be nice if we got some red mana to go with this. Fortunately, we might end up having to take the Giant Skewer here. Yeah, we're passing Yorvo. Ironcrag Feet. We'll probably get that back. Might have to take the Golden Egg. It's a way to cast Outlaw's Merriment. We do get to draw a card with this. Also because oh wait, Festive Funeral, also another removal spell. We'll probably take that first. It is very expensive though, so if we can find alternatives, we will take them. Definitely taking the Charming Prince. We also have a Reeve Soul, which is more realistic. We don't exactly have ETB abilities, but Prince is still quite good. We probably end up cutting Hushbringer at this point. Yeah, we'll also take the Acclaimed Contender now. Oh, wait. There's also a Reeve Soul. There's also a Bake into a Pie. We're gonna take the Bake because it's instant, but we actually want the Reeve Soul as well. Yeah, we wanted the Reeve Soul more. I think no one's really drafting the Knights, so I'm going to take another bait. So that should solve our removal issues. Also, the Glass Casket adds to that. Into another Glass Casket. Wow. I think we're gonna have to shave some creatures here. The Oven plan might have to go. Giant Skewer is still questionable. Probably cut the Outlaw's Merriment at this point. I don't see a way for us to force that mana. So Festive Funeral, probably don't need that anymore. Still keeping the Doom Foretold. Yeah, we could still keep the Doom Foretold. Yeah, you're good? Yeah, that's good. Shining Armor. Attach it to target knight you control. Plus... Bleh. Heck, the Malevolent Noble is probably better. I don't exactly want to run it. But having the option to sacrifice stuff, we did take out the oven though, so we're not exactly forcing the sacrifice. We probably do want to have more knights. We have only 9. Yeah, sure, it kind of works with the Smith and Swordmaster. We're not going to get all of them, but probably want at least one Foreboding Fruit as an option. I'm leaving that slot open. If we can get another knight, that would be great, but looks like it's not happening. Just take another uncommon for the vault. Vault's actually very close. Also, how many gems did we get here? I know I have, let's see, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 gems. Not bad. Yeah, we will take one trap this time. I guess this is a good time to take trap to the tower. Outlaw's Merriment. We did not have 4 copies of this, so this one actually goes to the deck. 14-9. Probably want more. Well, I guess that solves our removal problem. So we actually now want to minimize our black cards. So this is actually going to be a very interesting draft now. So I might actually want to cut a casket. So, but that still leaves us 15 and 9. I probably want to cut another black card. Though 9-8 is actually scary. I really want to make it 10-7. So Sir Conrad's just too good. So we really have to keep Sir Conrad around. I might just cut Fairy Guide Mother, Combat Trick, Beautiful Knight, sure, Smith and Swordmaster. We could cut the Jousting Dummy. Like, how many knights are we running? 10 knights? I think 9 is probably enough. And this is really the weakest of the bunch. Knight of the Keep also kind of weak, but probably better to have that around. We'll test this, see what's going on. I don't know. Let's see if this is let's see if our thesis still works or not. So having double bake is good. Yeah, we're definitely keeping this. Maybe another white mana would be nice. Also nice of them to give us the Baldur's Gate lands. I think our opponent might be trying to mill us. Nope. Oh, it's opt. It's not the mill spell quite yet. If our opponent managed to land a mill deck, it'd be so annoying. Nope. Crashing Drawbridge. I'm gonna actually hold. Well, technically we can trap the Drawbridge in the tower, so it can't activate its ability. We're gonna see what our opponent... So opponent's technically mono blue right now. Yeah, we're gonna pass. We have opponent definitely has to be... They can't be sitting on nothing. I think they might be sitting on a bunch of didn't say please. In which case, let's see if they have it. Opponent let it go though, so I have no idea what our opponent has. Golden egg. Draw a card. They're definitely trying to represent it and say please, so we're gonna keep holding on a little bit. Basically, I'm gonna play the paladin. It's gonna get countered. I want to hold up something. I want to play Doom Foretold, let it get countered, and just play the Murderous Rider. See if that pans out. I know our opponent's... There is no way our opponent doesn't have anything at 6 mana. This should eat a counter spell now. Ah, it could be Hypnotic Sprite. Okay. So one trick we can do is that we can actually just sacrifice the Doom Foretold. Oh, it is a mill deck. Okay, so based on this, we sacrifice the Doom Foretold. Not gonna get any more advantage out of that. We can't trap the sprite in the tower. That is an issue. I'm pretty sure they... So we're actually gonna hold this for now. It's possible that our opponent did not actually get Didn't Save. So Tiny... Tome Raider. Lots of flying. Yeah, we're gonna try to trap the Secret Keeper in the tower, see if that gets countered. No, opponent's very diligent. Draw 3 cards. Excuse me. Thinking, do I fire off the bake into the pie just to get them to counter this? Yeah, I think I do. I want to... They're actually just letting it go. Am I being afraid of nothing? Well, that does weaken this. No, I bet this is now the time when we start getting countered. Opponent's still letting it land though. Op, okay. Yeah, so our opponent did draft mono blue and actually hit a lot of their lands as well. Yeah, this is gonna be really tough for us. We don't have... All of a sudden, I'm really starting to think maybe we do put that True Love's Kiss in. We do have another bake. Opponent not equipping it though. I really want to play this, but I'm very sure our opponents... Like, this 5 mana is super suspect. I will confess, they did not miss a land drops, but still. What are these... We kind of need to have something to deflect that counter spell. They're willing to cast things on their turn. Tomb Raider again. Okay. No. So this gets. So this does get quickly attached. Yeah, Trapped in the Tower not looking so good just in this particular case. I am more suspicious about our Corridor Monitor. Okay. Yeah, them holding up 4 mana is not helping. They'll let this go because it doesn't really do anything. What really makes me suspicious is the fact that they've been holding on this whole time. Yeah, we're probably going to lose this at this rate. We're more likely to lose to the damage than anything else. I think our opponent goes to counter this. Yeah, they did. They did have a didn't say please. Let's see if they have another one. No, they did not. They literally just had the one. Okay. Frogify. Oh wow. Really? All the enchantments? Okay, and they're gonna get that back. We can concede this one now. Let's bring the True Love's Kiss in because this is looking like a taste of things to come. So we're gonna have to make adjustments here. But that was a very strong mono blue deck, if I may say so myself. So looks like whoever. Yeah, definitely want this one in now. I'm really considering finding a way to make this work, but we don't have the mana fixing for this. Witch's Oven probably also looking good as well. So the Giant Skewer can go. I think I actually now want to double the... Outflank is still fine. Probably cut one Ardent Veil Paladin. That brings us down to 8 knights though, so... Bring in one Jousting Dummy. Okay, let's do a removal sanity check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 pieces of removal looks good. Probably want to keep at least one flyer, so there's that. Maybe we do cut the outflank. Let's hope that we don't run into another mill deck. It's going to be so annoying. We really have no defense against that. And sometimes you just happen to... It is very possible force. Especially now that people have really forgotten that the deck exists. So you can force the mill deck. It's still quite possible. I still hate it to the bottom of my heart. The argument is that it's supposed to be kind of self-correcting, but the assumption of self-correcting is that everyone on the table knows the existence. So let's call this a PSA. Guys, remember, the mill deck exists. Well, and also, yeah, our 9/8 mana base is going to be a very big issue. I might have to... We unfortunately do have to keep the 9/8 mana base. Really need to draw into white, though that means that's 9 white. That's 9 lands out of 33. So 32, 31. Less than 1 in 3 chance of drawing a white source, so this is very scary. I might actually consider. The only reason I'm not considering mulling this is because we do have a 2-drop and a removal spell. But the majority of our cards are white. Yeah, we're gonna mulligan this. And the game decides no. It's... Oh wow, that's even worse. We should have kept that first one. Sometimes the game decides no, you're not gonna get to play. Well, at least we got the Murderous Rider, so we do get to play some. Rimrock Knight can't block. This. Wow. Okay, we're making adjustments. We're gonna force the 10/7 mana base. I don't care what happens. I don't care about the double blacks. I might make an adjustment, cut one of the bakes in favor of the other 5 mana spell. Only going tree color. I am actually tempted to just cast his plane, but we're going to let that go. The presence of green suggests that there are some big creatures for us to be concerned about. Opponent? This could be Naya adventure style. Like, there are a lot of decent adventures in these colors. That would make some sense. Finally hit a white source, so yeah, it's a bit sad that those are the ones that we had to take out. Unfortunately, a lot of our removal is sorcery speed in essence. I would prefer not to use the bake in this case. Opponent has Fierce Witch Stalker. Yeah. Now our opponent could have enchantment removal, and then we would be facing off against this. We will be forced to bake the wolf. Also missing the... Well, 2/5 is still not bad. Opponent might have a fight spell. Fling. Okay. They did well, we did use up quite a bit of our removal. They did use up quite a bit of their stuff. We don't exactly have a shuffle effect, so we're not going to really see this card again. Yeah, we're gonna have to play the sad Ardent Veil Paladin. No triple white. If I knew it was gonna happen like this, I would have well, we couldn't exactly lean it towards black now. Though to be fair, we did not exactly draw a lot. Oh, opponents also miss. Yeah, it's really match contextual. All of a sudden, the glass casket not looking so great. Opponent. Okay, looks like our opponent is. I suspect our opponent might be flooded as to some degree. Oh, we can cast the Doom Foretold. So even if they do take out our creature, they need to have something with flash. It's non. Yeah. Well, the token not so relevant. It was non-token anyway. So well, at least the Doom Foretold coming slightly clutch. They were flooded. Oh my gosh, I kind of want to stop playing cards now. Yeah, our opponent had 9 lands. So in this case, it's 9 lands with 0 board presence, so it's really, really tough. I'm trying to think. Okay, with Vigilance. So opponent's gonna do the 1/2. We can Glass Casket the token. But we have to bake the unicorn. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna play the jousting dummy as well. Start putting some pressure on the board. I would not be surprised if our opponent was baiting removal and they had something much. 5/5 can't be blocked. Not like I was gonna block at this point. Joust. Now let's see if they have another joust effect. That would be annoying. You know I'm just gonna take the 5, right? Barge in. You know I'm just gonna take the 7, right? I think yeah, that was a concede. They were kind of hoping I would block, I suppose. But unfortunately, the life disparity was so big that anyway. Yeah, Glass Casket's still relatively useful. The usefulness is generally sound in the sense that your opponent is going to always have a 2-drop or 3-drop creature. It's super rare for them to just like have a light and just top load everything, because that's a recipe for disaster. Okay, this one I am willing to keep. Between turn 2 Glass Casket, turn 3 Rider in Need. Okay, hit the swamp as well. Opponent. Definitely not casting. Well, if our opponent drops nothing, I will cast the Doom Foretold. Okay, Scalding Cauldron. They do have a Glass Casket for our knight. Okay. So Doom Foretold not looking so great. I can see an argument for playing Youthful Knight and the Silver Flame Squire just to keep a board presence. And the opponent concedes. Well, that was fast. Also note that our opponent could have had just remove. Okay, my suspicion: our opponent was running a tree colored deck, and they got stuck, or they just got stuck otherwise. But that was a very odd time to concede, if I may say so myself. That's sounded way too early. Also, Facebook bugged out. So now I have no idea if what the status of the stream is. Thanks to Jericho Ilagan, I know that the stream went through, but I now don't know what is going on now. Facebook has not received video signal from the source from some time, but it's still sending. Okay, so it looks like the video died. I might have to just repost this. I probably should have restarted it if I knew that it failed already at this point, but it is what it is. I was wondering what the 1-mana spell was. Discard and draw. Now, blue-red does have the draw 2 cards deck, though this looks like just looks like a standard red-green aggro thing. We are gonna scry 2 because we definitely need Swordmaster. Epic Downfall is fine. Swordmaster also fine. Yeah, we'll keep this. I'm willing to keep the Epic Downfall because, yeah, our opponent's on curve. They are going to drop something like that. Now, I could just go for the on alert plan. See if that works. Yeah, I suspected as much. Our opponent is just going to take it. Though, let's see. You may tap, gains trample. Alternate plan, let's see. It's non-human, so if they cast Merchant of the Veil, Ferocity of the Wilds, okay, 4-2. Wildwood Tracker. 4-2, 5-3 with trample, but we can still take it out. I could just cast this for the lifelink. Considering we don't exactly have any other knights, yeah, we'll do that. Opportunistic Dragon. So they'll take our Smitten Swordmaster, sure. We will probably just okay, 3-2, 4-2, 5-3, trample, we have to take. If you control another, okay. Let's exile that dragon, get it back. We're probably gonna hold back and do the block. But it looks like our opponent might also have run out of, yeah, they ran out of non-human creatures. This is a human. So we could just bake, but we're probably just gonna drop Sir Conrad down. Best uncommon. That said, still not perfect. There is some very good removal here that could. Okay, opponent is choosing to discard the land. Yeah, kind of want to just bake this right away. If they have a I'd rather bake this, see if they have the combat trick. They did not. Then we can actually just activate to start milling cards. So we're gonna pass. Like, sure, I could swing, but no, it's not very convincing. Merchant of the Veil. Yes, our opponent is flooded, but they do have. They now also have the 5 mana, so they can now make their Merchant a 4/4. Yeah, let's start milling a bit. Let's. Ooh, that's a good mill. So now the plan is actually like what? Rose-Torn Acolyte. Okay, that is a non-human creature. That's a Ginger Brute, so that's 2 triggers, and our Ardent Paladin. Land, Casket. We could have used that Casket. Land, Sir Aaron. We could have used that also. Not exactly the best. Ooh, we also milled the Doom Foretold. Okay, opponent actually starting to keep... Well, to be fair, they're digging for creatures. They just discarded yet another land. Yeah, they want to start drawing into stuff. We do have more cards than them, so we can actually just mill them. We can kind of mill them out. Well, at least we're hitting their burn spells, which is actually quite good. Okay, that's 2 triggers, though that is a Feasting Troll King. Thankfully, we milled that, so now they need to find a way to generate food. And another 2 triggers. And we can actually now swing the Knight of the Keep, because that has enough power. Is our opponent really just gonna take it? Okay, they take it. They are gonna try to find a way to take out Sir Conrad. Okay. Let's go for it. Let's see if we can kill our opponent before this goes. That's 2 creatures. That's down to 5. Lands. Land Casket. Land Oven. Okay, so they did survive it a bit. Okay, takes them down to 3. We can just bake something before swinging, though these are not going to get through. We have to swing with multiple creatures, that's the problem. Well, so much for the Sir Aaron plan, but let's do sanity check on the removal. We have no more caskets. We do have a Trapped in the Tower. Sure. Might as well sack this now. We don't exactly have a use for the food other than this, so okay. Not getting through. I guess we just keep holding until we can. Because it looks like our opponents finally, they're down to 5 cards. Can we survive long enough? Yeah, we'll just do it. Searing Barrage. Okay, they're going for that plan instead. Okay. Let's see if they go for the equip. They are down to 4 cards. If they go for the equip, we can True Love's Kiss. Okay, they're not going for the equip. In that case, we take out the Ferocity. Draw into another land. Not 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14. So we actually have 2 more lands. A bit concerning here. 1 more land. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15. Oh no, we actually have 2 more lands. Yikes. We might have to do chump blocks now. Unfortunately, what are the cards that we have left? We might have actually just Ginger Brute. That is a problem, though. I'm surprised they didn't. Oh, now they're gonna equip it. Okay. Oh, they didn't go for the equip. They just go for the cat book. Okay, so I could just throw 2 under the bus, but yeah, that might have been a better choice. Anyway, they're still down to 3 cards. Survive for 3 more turns. There's one out. Yeah, I'm already starting to think we definitely want to trade this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we don't have anything, we're dead. Man, this is so annoying. We just needed to hold on out long enough. And this is not gonna do it. Wow. So let's see. Oh wait, 2, 4, 6. Then we need to 7, 8, 9, 10. We die next turn. Unless we can somehow clear the board. Yeah, they drew all their creatures. All their creatures were near the bottom. That's game. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Game hates us. Well, it was worth a gamble. We were kind of reliant on Sir Conrad. Could we have started swinging earlier? The thing is, if we swung earlier, we would have taken out one of their creatures, not necessarily two. Like, our opponent had enough creatures where if we swung with Sir Conrad, the correct play would always be to mass block with everything. You do not want to just open yourself up to the 2/4/1. That is the problem here. That said, ay. Okay, we got Charming Prince here, so I'm willing to keep this hand. I'm already starting to think the True Love, putting the True Love's Kiss. There are enough targets that this is okay as a one-off. Okay, we could go turn 2 Casket, but we probably also want to do turn 2 Charming Prince as well. If our opponent has the perfect hand, that's an issue. Golden Egg. Okay, not quite there yet, so we can just... We can Casket this. Ideally, we hit the black mana eventually. But yeah, that game had no business being that long. We did get a lot of rare goodies here, so... Opponent... Okay, going for it. We will play Charming Prince first, especially because we need to hit that 4th land. Second Bake is also quite good. Although I just realized now, Second Bake not so good, but we could play Doom Foretold. But we probably want to build up our board presence first because it's going to be a battle of attrition, and I don't want to sacrifice the Glass Casket if possible. Lost Legion. We get Scry. If they swing, we do block with Charming Prince. Okay, they did not swing. Opponent already suspects that we have a way to untap. That said, I don't have to block that one. I can always just block the other one. Yeah, if we can hit another black mana, then we're solid. Then we're sold. It's easy as pie. Point considering if they want to swing. Well, that's easy. Well, looks like we're all trading. I'm gonna be really concerned the moment our opponent does hit. Okay, they hit their 4th mana. So most of green's good creatures are gonna come on live. The fact that they've been able to play quite a good number of cards is also, did they just... How big is the deck they started with? Yeah, we have to take this token out well, we can actually wait. Because we really want to draw that we really need to draw from here now. How many cards did they start with? 34, 3 in the graveyard, 37, 1 in exile, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. 49 cards. Yeah, we need to draw cards, so we're going for the other food token. That is not the card we need. I could play this as a 3/3, but it's not going to really help us that much. Smith and Swordmaster not going to help us either. Yeah, we need that black mana soon, or else we're bust. Yeah, that was a problem with the... Also quite a problem with this format. You really wanted to lean towards one color. That said, we got 7 swamps left. Yeah, we needed all that extra card draw. Okay, our life virtually 15. 10. Yeah, we're going down to 10. We really need to bake that paladin. That's gonna be a giant pie. I'm gonna cast the unicorn because the prize griffin is more valuable. No points swinging, unfortunately. I think does our opponent crack to take us down to 10? They probably will. Also, I am going to go into chump block mode. I have considered Reeve Soul. Yeah, we're gonna lose because we could not hit our swamp. This one's kind of my fault. Well, they're really all in on this. We are gonna go down to 5. Come on, really? Yeah, and this is 3 or less, so unfortunately it's exact. If our opponent has another reef, so we are going to lose just because we could not hit our second black source. Thankfully, no trample. We would have been dead already at that point. Yeah, our opponent had the 3 green mana at the time, and no, they did crack the golden egg for it. So yeah, there was a no. The problem is we could have gone for the True Love's Kiss, but they would have just cracked it for mana, denied us the card, and we would probably still be worse off. Forever Young, okay. Okay, okay, kind of wish I knew which one they put on top. I think it's a Black Lance Paragon on top. Still surviving, barely. Now we actually have to hold up the mana here. I'm actually surprised our opponent hasn't gone and cracked the food to bring us down. We have to. It's not like we're gonna have any removal afterwards. If you happen to have the removal, yeah, it's okay. Do they have a way to give trample? Black Lance Paragon. Target Knight gets that touch and lifelink. Yeah, it means they're winning more, but not really quite relevant at this point. Also, based on this, I feel... Okay, yeah, that's game. Garant Break Paladin. Could not win because we could not bake. Unbelievable. That was not a very good game for us here. Actually, I don't think today was that very good for us. Well, I would say today was better off camera than on camera. But hey, sometimes we just have to take the bad breaks. We did get 2 wins, which is really sad. You really want to get at least 3 wins, but you know what? Sometimes that's what the cards give you. That's gonna be it for this episode of Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw or sympathize with my with the situation I've been put in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications and whatnot. Yeah, it's nice to have a throwback to this once in a while. I do realize that I really feel like these older formats could use some remastering. I would not mind that as much. Anyway, other than that, we did get a lot of gems from the rares themselves, so maybe not too bad. Could have been better, but hell, that is what it is. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Many thanks to Jericho Ilagan for liking the video. Take care, God bless, stay safe wherever you are. Have a great week, everyone. Do take care.